It's so smart that you talk about this approach, this blended approach to service reliability and cost and predictability, et cetera. But it's a complete paradigm shift for many, right? Because for so long it was what's the best price, what's the lowest cost I can possibly get, and everybody was procuring and optimizing for the lowest cost. But I think what we've seen through this pandemic is people realized that, one being the lowest cost on the ship isn't a good thing necessarily. And then two, the couple $100 one way or another you may have negotiated on the ocean freight rate is compounded when you start to see the multiplying effects of unreliability in other parts of the supply chain. I just wonder, have you seen customers looking at it differently? It's not just ocean freight, but it's more of this end-to-end cost and supply chain that they're trying to solve for?
Yeah, and I think you have to, right? If you think about all of the additional costs that have come into the system over the last 18 months, you can't simply just look at the port-to-port ocean freight. And so, one of the things that is starting to emerge, and not starting to emerge, I think it's been around for a while conceptually, is ensuring that you've got clear contract terms and committed contract terms. And so, not to make this a NYCHEX commercial or anything like that, but I think making sure that the terms are clear, the costs are understood, knowing kind of which party's responsible for what, I think that's really important as you look at the total end-to-end landed cost. So I agree with you, Brian. I think that you can't just go in and try to get to the lowest number, because I think what we've seen over the last 18 months is the lowest number doesn't get loaded and it doesn't get you reliability. And right now, given the imbalance, again, it's come to an agreement on a price that both sides are comfortable with, and know that, as a shipper, I'm going to get loaded, and as a carrier, I'm going to have consistent cargo each week. And that's really been the dynamic in this industry that's been so difficult, is even if you can go out and procure a very, very low rate, when congestion happens, that cargo gets deprioritized, and then you lose the reliability, which I think, again, is priority number one for most shippers right now.